Commerce on the internet is broken, not because payments do not work or not because checkout is slow, but because every merchant, every payment flow, and every platform speaks in a different language. Now imagine an AI agent trying to buy something on your behalf. It has to understand product catalogs, cards, shipping rules, taxes, payments, identity, and edge cases across millions of merchants across dozens of platforms. That's not scalable. This is exactly the problem Universal Commerce Protocol or UCP is trying to solve. So what's UCP? UCP is an open protocol to let any AI agent transact with any merchant using a shared and standardized language. It's co-developed by Shopify and Google with support from over 20 retailers and platforms. The key idea is quite simple. Instead of every AI assistant building one-off integration with every merchant, UCP defines a universal way to describe commerce, products, checkouts, cards, payments, and fulfillment. Once that language exists, AI agents can buy things programmatically, reliably, and at scale. Let's learn how UCP is designed. UCP is not one giant API. It's layered by design. At the base is core shopping service. This defines primitives like line items, totals, checkout rates, and errors. On top of that sits capabilities. Think of this as a verbs of commerce: checkout, orders, catalog discovery, and identity linking. Each capability is versioned independently, so commerce can evolve without breaking everything. Then come extensions. Extensions allow merchants to create things like loyalty programs, subscriptions, special fulfillment rules, or custom discounts. If both the agent and the merchant supports an extension, it's used. If not, it's ignored. No central approval required, no waiting for standard committees. This makes UCP flexible enough to be used in real-world commerce, not just idealized demos. So how does UCP speak? So UCP is transport agnostic. It works on classic HTTPS and JSON, but it also supports AI-native transports. One example is Model Context Protocol, which lets large language models use UCP actions as tools inside the conversation. There is also agent-to-agent communication where two autonomous agents exchange structured commerce data directly. For payments, UCP uses Agent Payment Protocol or AP2. This allows an AI agent to present cryptographic mandate providing that the user authorized the purchase. That matters because autonomous and checkout only works if trust is built onto the protocol itself. How AI agents and merchants actually interact. Every merchant publishes a profile describing what it supports: capabilities, extensions, payment methods, transport options. Every AI agent does the same. When a transaction starts, the merchant computes the intersection of both profiles. Only shared information is exposed. If something cannot be handled automatically, the checkout moves to requires escalation state. At that point, merchant provides secure continuation URL, and don't look at this as a failure, but it's rather controlled handoff. The agent does 90% of the work and the merchant does the remaining 10%. Shopify pushed this interaction even further with embedded checkout. Instead of redirecting users away, the merchant checkout loads directly inside the AI interface. The agent and the merchant maintain live two-way communication. The agent can pass payment credentials, the merchant can request missing information, the user never leaves the conversation. This is productized through Shopify's checkout kit. From an integration perspective, this makes agentic commerce almost plug and play. You may ask where UCP is at this point. UCP already is powering commerce at ChatGPT, Gemini, and Microsoft Copilot. Shopify merchants can sell directly inside AI search, chats, and conversational interfaces. The merchant controls pricing, fulfillment, and the payment, and the AI controls discovery and interaction. UCP is the transactional layer between these two. Let's think, why does this matter? UCP does not try to simplify commerce by removing complexity. It accepts complexity and standardizes how it's expressed. For AI platforms, it unlocks real transactions. For merchants, it prevents disintermediation. For Shopify, it positions them as a neutral infrastructure layer for agentic commerce. Any surface that can hold a conversation can now hold a checkout. If you want a full technical deep dive, you can find my article in the comments section. Let me know what other protocols or business models you want me to do a deep dive in.